Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, good whatever time of day it may be for you. I am TheLayBackGamer, and we're back with some more Monster Hunter World, picking up exactly where we left off last time. We are going to go ahead and pick up a couple of god bugs, complete the research, and that's it. All right, thanks everyone for watching. No, I wouldn't do that to you guys. All right. I don't want to head to the new campsite right now. I'm already at that campsite. But for those who had keen eyes in the last video, you may have noticed that looks like something we could climb on. And you'd be right. So we have to take a running leap, hopefully catch it, and make our way up here. Now, this is where we're going to find the location of the protectors. I believe that's what this faction of cat-like creatures are called. Or at least, maybe one's up here. Maybe we have to go find it and chase it down. I'm not 100% sure, but we will be doing that, as well as we will be establishing the final camp. Okay, so we do have to hunt it down. Okay, fair enough. We gotta go find it. Where is it on the map?
You can fast travel back to camp simply by selecting it from the wildlife map.
Alright, there we go. And surprisingly, your character doesn't actually get hurt from any of this. Alright, so where are these scout flies gonna take me? Scout flies. Suppose we shall come along here. Looks like he's gonna be around here somewhere. We want those thunderbugs. Lost line. Oh. Alright. Great, Jaggers has left the local. That's okay. He's not really my concern. Yes, I can see that it's running. We are indeed in hot pursuit of it. Try to see if I can catch it. Yes, we're after it. We're on the hunt. Catching up. Yep, I'm not gonna not letting up. And jump. Reach, thank you. And let's climb up. We are surprisingly able to keep up with it. Yes, we are pursuing it to the end of the new world, Achenak. And as a matter of fact, we're almost back at that camp that we found it at. So these guys are going to have a bit of a conversation. I'm not going to voice act that one just because I don't have a good cat impression. So here we go. Alright, we received our first gadget. Alright, thank you, my friend. Oh, flower bed. Gonna go harvest it, we'll explain. There we go. So, we just befriended, these are the bug trappers, not the protectors. I believe the protectors are a different faction. I thought that but there are a few different factions of these guys throughout the game. And we do not die from this. Or this. And especially not this. Oh, well, of course we're not going to die from it. Oh, no, we should have.
Over here.
Yep, I know. He's actually pretty right below me. We're gonna come up here. Oh, I'm gonna show you another very cool area. So this is one of my favorite areas on the map. Take note at the giant nest-like thing here, the small nest, and that there. That'll be important for next time. That'll be important for a quest. Ooh, nice. Knocked it right out of air. I'm trying to... Alright, knocked it down. Let's carve it up. I am trying to get a Vespoid.
Over here.
Yep. Oh, damn it. Let's aim with this instead. Ooh, I did not want to do that. Alright, never mind. We'll just head downward. Slide all the way down. Well, not all the way. We want to stop and get this nullberry. We want plenty of these. As I explained in a previous episode, they null out I'm not quite sure how to explain it. They're called blights, and what they do is they can affect a character's, well, just a character in general, really. All right, let's get. I guess I don't need any honey. I'm coming back down. I'm coming to here to get the ivy. But I think there's yes. Just give me a minute, field team leader. I'm busy explaining this. I can hear the scout flies just going to every corner. Ooh, blast nut. I'll take the blast nut. Might as well. It'll be converted right into sticky ammo, which I'm okay with. I think there's more ivy up there. The main reason why I'm going after ivy... let's just say that it's hard to come by. And keep it at that. What do I mean by it's hard to come by? Well, I can't really tell you guys... I'm not going to tell you guys that without accidentally... I can't tell you guys that without accidentally spoiling anything. Oh, there's a mine trap there. Oh, that's a creature I'm going to want to try to capture.
Over here.
And we got him. Nice. So what you can do with these creatures is the small ones that I keep capturing, you can actually put in your room and just have them running around the place. All right, come on. I just want one investigation for Vespoids. Nope. Done. And let's harvest this. Yes, I know I'm trying to, okay. Maybe not. Alright, let's just head down. So from certain points, you can actually hit the circle button and, oh, bone pile, and freely jump. We're actually at one of these points where we can jump down. I'm just going to jump straight down, and I'll be pretty close to, where the field team leader is. Oh, okay, that's what that is. Quest, research points. Alright, so we're getting quite a few from these. Okay, alright, I'm slowly starting to teach myself this. Hunter's notes, Palco info. I'm just trying to see where I can find I kind of forgot what I was looking for. Whatever. So you can from here you can press circle and you will fall all the way down. And if this was a realistic game, you would have died as
your stamina cap is dropped. Eat some well-done steak to restore it to max.
Or you can I can eat rations. Ooh, question mark, question mark, question mark. Old footprints. Here's a creature. Oh, I know exactly what creature this is too. Should we lead in? No, I don't care for the Anjanath. Collect those old footprints. We'll need these. Anjanath's been here too. Not particularly nice. Yes, an investigation's been added, but I don't know what for. Oh, this is the first antidote orb that apparently we've collected. I did not know that.
Over here.
Yes, you're just over there. I understand that, but yes. All right, unique mushroom colony. Let's get some more research points. Now, sometimes when you're harvesting all these things, it's a question. Oh, Matt, come on. I don't think that... There's a rare one of these guys somewhere out here, and I don't know where. So I'm just trying to find whatever I can. Alright, antidote herb. Rat. Another one. Another parasite toad. Ah, so here's a researcher. Alright, let's go talk to her. Well, hi there. Fancy meeting someone new out here. I'm the editor in charge of the field guide. It's my job to learn and oh god, oh boy. Disseminate. I'm gonna go with that. I apologize if I butchered that. As much as possible from the endemic life here. The endemic life here includes small animals, fish, basically anything that won't try to eat you. And I love of all the pieces. My research task is to capture, observe, study, verify, record, and play with the endemic life if I find here. I'm a busy bee. The new world is literally crawling with undiscovered species. I don't even know where to begin. I don't have enough hands.
Oh, yeah.
Enough hands? Oh yeah. What if you become my assistant? If you capture any endemic creatures, you could even let them loose in your room for some first-hand observations. Who could say no? But don't answer just yet. Think it over, then come see me again. I promise these little creatures, or critters, will bring you nothing but joy. And they have. Especially the giant big wasp. I love it. Sorry, that is, it's my opinion, one of the, I think it's the cutest creature in this game. Oh goody, you've already made up your mind to help me? I knew I tapped the right hunter for the job. To start things off, could you take a look at and capture me a woodland? We just did that. They look like sort of prehistoric birds. Watch them, prehistoric birds. Watch them glide effortlessly from tree to tree. Is just, the little darlings are little bundles of joy, and I just got to have one of my own to observe. Please, and thanks for the assistant. It's a shame because I just finished capturing two in the area. Ah well, we can always find more. Plenty of them. But unfortunately not. Ooh, good thing I caught my eye on that. So that's where we gotta go, just over there. I see them. I see them.
Over here.
Oh, I got two of them too. Nice. Alright, there's our bounty. Completed, check marked, and good to go. Alright. Oh no! No, quick, no, that's not covered. Shoot. Alright, we'll hide in here. Whew, that was a close call. We don't want to go toe-to-toe with that guy right now.
Over here.
Yep, this is a really good spot. Let's go ahead and discover these. Oh, oh, that's probably for the, never mind, I know what that's for. Mucus, yep, that's definitely for the Anjanath that just passed by us. Toadstool. They're used for toxins. We will be using a bunch of them later. Let's climb all the way up here and get our camp ready to go.
Well, if we don't take care of that pest, the camp won't last the night.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, there we go. That's just another information. Some more information about scout flies. New assignments. Let's get to work. Yep. Nope, we're gonna do this.
Return to base from an expedition. Open the wildlife map and switch to the world map. Then select Asteria.
Oh, I did not want to do that. Yeah, I remember when I first stepped into this part of the forest, it confused me trying to navigate through it. Now not. Oh, bait bugs. There's a bait bug. Ah, there's bait bugs. And I don't have enough space to carry it. Did find the unique mushroom colony, but you use bait bugs to fish. Ooh, nice. Found a exquisite mushroom. I think that'll be added to the canteen. I'm pretty sure you could fish in this. I don't know though. Yep. So, oh, also forgot to mention, sometimes anybody going alongside you, your tail riders will, and well, your palico, will tend to find useful stuff later. Oh, all you did was just come back down here. He's coming back this way. Time to take him on. Alright, let's take this guy on and see just how good we are with it. Oh, look! Oh, damn, I jumped right off of it. Yeah, that's what happens when I get a little too carried away. I tend to jump off of stuff. Alright, oh, I did not want to do that. Let's take off our net. Guys, get out of that, please. Yeah, I'm just gonna wait here until we're done. Until that's done. Quick second, let these guys, never mind. Quick sharpen. Please, Mr. Kulu-Ya-Ku. Some of these names are a little difficult to pronounce. Question mark, as if we all don't know what that is already. Let's keep going. Now, we have an Anjanath lurking around the area, which could potentially be bad depending on where it is. Those Kestodon ain't gonna be bugging us anytime soon. I seem to be capping out on all my on many of these ingredients. Ooh, great Jagras is in the area. Wow, I am just a fury. And on top of its head. Excellent. Let's get on the back of it instead. Wow. That's pretty crazy. Slash Fury. Didn't really work out that well that time. Woo. And let's go in. Sorry if I don't have much to say. I'm just wow. Okay, I ran into that one. Oh, that's one of the flash fly. That's a flash fly cage. The trap whiz must have set it up. Come this way. Make it drop. If you light some flash flies up, they'll well, like I said, they'll flash the creature that you're fighting. I got it. Alright, now it's going to register that I discovered the Great Jagras. So he's still pretty blinded. Ooh, nice. Drop more material, I think. Nope, that's a piercing pod. I like piercing pods over some of the normal stuff you can pick up. The closest thing to a piercing pod that you can naturally pick up is a it's think me, please. Scatternut. That's the closest thing you can pick up. That's very similar to a piercing pod. Alright, let's quick mine. I think I got all that. Oh, now I remember what I want to do, but I don't think I could do it. I wanted to check my investigation, see what I had left to do. I don't need flame nut for gunpowder, for ammo. I'm not sure if these I think these guys will fight. Yeah, they'll fight each other. Oh, nice. It's on it's ready to die. Oh, another piercing pod. Collect some of these footprints. I don't have any traps right now, so I can't go trap this thing, which means we're gonna have to kill it. Which, personally, if I can capture it, I would rather capture it. Ooh, Jagras corpse. Now this episode's definitely turning out to be much more exciting than the previous episode. So, let's go finish the job. Hopefully we don't run into that Anjanath anytime soon. I don't want to... We really don't want to run into that thing at the moment. Can I carry more flow fern? Yes, I still can. Excellent. How much more? A significant amount more. So if you sling something up to that, the rocks will break loose and come. Why didn't you want to get hit by that? This thing up. Alright, we'll continue to chase this thing until it decides to relent. Okay. It's running back. Oh, I know where it's going. So there was an area we visited in the last episode. It's... Oh, nice! It's trying to make its way to there. Unfortunately for it, it's a little, Oh, okay, that's just the Jagger. I thought that might have been the Anjanath also coming to take a stab at the Kulu-Ya-Ku. As you can see, it's just died. It's just had enough. Oh, we broke part of it off. Excellent. Oh, I should have tried to dodge that. Hey, come back here. Oh, nice. I truly am an awesome. I feel like a ninja whenever I use this. Alright, catch up behind it, and we'll give it a second to sharpen our weapon. The great Jaggers can't follow us up here. If it looked like it had just eaten, so if it hadn't have, I think it may have been able to come and get us.
You can use Scatter Nut as slinger ammo. It's good for staggering monsters.
Alright, let's finish the job. Oh, that guy got me out of midair. Oh, now we're stunned.
Taking hits like that repeatedly will stun you, meaning you won't be able to move.
Yeah. So when that happens, you just gotta twist the analog stick around a lot. Take a few minutes, collect some monster bones, and then keep going. This guy's now going to where it goes to... Oh, no, that's the wrong path. It's going this way. This is the way to go. Can I take any more flower fern? Yes, I still can. Oh, now we're maxed out on it. Maxed out on latchberries. So when you're maxed out on stuff, that's normally a good time to go back to the camp and... By the way, oh, I can't. Oh, no, yeah. I'm gonna leave behind the Doug pods. You want these. These are very useful. Ah, so recall this area that we found earlier last episode? Well, we're now going to go up it and go finish the job.
Nice job hunting the Kulu-Ya-Ku. Select Asteria from the world map so we can go home.
And that's the job. Alright, let's go ahead and pick up some of this material. Ooh, scale. Very valuable. We'll go see if we can craft anything new, and then we'll wrap this episode up. Of course, whenever you kill a creature, always take yours. Always take the spoils, which is the prize. And there we go. That's gonna I think that's gonna wrap it up for this expedition. We've had a good run. Is there anything else that I can think of? Well, not really. We've gotten everything. Although taking on the Great Jagras, nah, we're already going pretty far for time. Let's go back to the trade yard. Call it. Oh, there's a biter bug. I can see the biter bug. That blue dot on the wood. But we did do a good expedition and got quite a bit from it. Let's go take a look at our special rewards. We're getting a beak, a plume, some small monster bones, another plume, and a bunch of stuff that our Palico and the Tail Rider was able to pick up. Not to mention, we also formed a new friendship with the Bug Trappers. Upgraded, looks like our Hair Vet Vigor Wasp spray. Have a unity with the Tail Riders. Got 2 new canteen items, and a new cutscene has been added to the gallery. I haven't seen any of the cutscenes. I may have to look at them a little bit later. But yeah, there we go. Got them all. And, well, not got them all. We got quite a bit from that. Whenever you come back, always make sure to empty out your inventory, so that there have been a few times where I went out and I had a full inventory and I couldn't collect any more, especially since I needed more materials. Over time, you are going to want to discuss with yourself whether you want
Magnifique.
whether you want to specifically go after monsters, go after ingredients for crafting materials, or go after a combination of both. Anyways, thank you for making sure the camp is safe. We went ahead and got the camp all set up. It's yours to use as you like.
Let me down.
And now I know that you're made of fiber. I hope I can talk to you again about taking jobs from you more often. Got a new camp all established just for completing that. Let's go ahead and talk to this guy
I
again.
have something special just for you.
Now that I have your attention, I have something special just for you. And that job is to get us an ample supply of mega potions. A hunter of your caliber should know how important they are to any quest. Having said that, we are in short supply and need someone to help us refill our stocks. Plus, it wouldn't hurt to revisit the basics of crafting every now
Come
and
back
then,
soon.
no? So please be a good sport and help us. We're counting on you. That is one. That is not really helping out. Oh, it's perfect. I don't feel like it is. Alright. Now, let us go speak to these guys again.
Thank you, thank you.
I'm not going to bother speaking on that, since we're going to see quite a few of that. We got some first wyvern print and research points. The first wyvern print we can't use right now. It is more of a down the road item, so we will be seeing these guys later. Got a new wyvern tail as food, which is very nice. Got a voucher, 200 points for rebuilding the ancient forest camp. Some armor sphere, 100 points for bones. 30 and 1 armor sphere for mushrooms. 60 and 1 armor sphere for bugs. 60 and 1 armor sphere for plants. 40 and 1 for mineral mining, and 40 and 1 for bone piles. That's all the ones that we got. Ooh, limited time bounty. Excellent. So they're going to give us those. I can't compete in that right now. Oh, the last one was bird wyvern. I suppose the bird wyvern we can compete in. But let's manage some bounties. Let's just go ahead and put them all in here. Now, some of these ones up here will say, but there's a difference between hunt and capture. Capture, you have to specifically capture it. You cannot kill it. If you do, it does not count towards this. If it says hunt, it means you can either capture it or kill it, and you still get the reward for it. And if it says slay, then you have to specifically slay it. And if it normally, when it says slay, it's something that you can only slay. So just keep that in mind when you're registering these. Also, how much armor spheres and research points each one gives you. So these two here are going to give us 100 and above in terms of research points, as well as 2 armor spheres apiece, whereas these guys up here aren't going to give us many. Hunting, normally these ecological surveys, they give off more more than your average, as well, more than the field researchers. So whenever you see these, you're gonna want to take them. I gotta go fishing to get that. We've done these. Getting another first wife print would be very nice. And the limited time bounty. We could do this if we have some investigations for the Kulu-Ya-Ku. And I'll show you guys collecting on this, but I will not show the actual process of getting this. Hunting this guy down, not gonna happen. We don't have the equipment to be able to take down an Anjanath, nor the ability to at the moment. Maybe later on we might. And then this one, as I said, it's tempered monsters. We're not going to be able to do that until much, much later in the game. And you can tell because hard armor spheres are worth 80 points. Armor sphere plus are worth 5 or 10. And armor spheres are worth 1 point towards upgrading. So the fact that they're giving us 5 of these means this is going to be something for later. The silver Wyverian print, I've never gotten one. I imagine it's probably either using crafting or you could just sell it for a lot of money. And I know the golden egg is something you can sell for a lot of money. Not sure what the gold Wyverian print is used for, but I'll probably know soon enough. Alright, now we can complete some deliveries. So as you get more and more materials, you can use these deliveries to get you new ingredients for canteen, upgrade your facilities, get new equipment. There's quite a few you can do with it. We'll start with this one. We have the ability to set up one of the ancient forts camps. Let's go for it. Now, the second one, Anjanath pelt and 2 large monster bones. This is the one that's going to be built in the trees. The flower bed that we had found over in Area 8 is where this is. I like this camp. This is one of my favorite camps in the game, really. Just because you're up in a tree. It's like a tree fort, as the provisions manager says. Crafting stuff is hunting 101. It's I have plenty of those. So there we go. We'll give them that. And lastly, we can manage our investigations here. You get investigations by killing stuff, as I've said before, hunting down large monsters, finding their prints, captures sometimes. There's a bunch of ways to get investigations. So there you go. You have a limited amount that you can go for them, so you can't just pick an investigation and you'll have infinite amount. No, you'll have a limited amount of that one investigation. So the things to consider when going on an investigation is, first off, the creature. That's the most important thing. Do you want to hunt this creature or capture this creature? Second thing would be the failure conditions. Sorry. And whether or not, how many fail conditions it has. This one happens to have 2 or less. If you're not a strong hunter, you ideally don't want to pick anything that has under 3. Conditions being hunter rank 2 or higher, and it'll give you the max players. Sometimes it's 2, sometimes it's 4. It varies. It'll also tell you what reward money you'll get for a low level. That's a pretty good amount of zenny. Time limit which you have to complete in. Most normal ones will take 50, but they can be reduced to 30 and 15. And then at the bottom will give you rewards and some local information. Now, anything with a blue spot means it's a positive thing. It's in your favor. So, for example, at the bottom where it says local information, flourishing gathering points, anytime you go there and get some and you harvest, say, in the ancient forests, it's unique mushroom colonies or flower beds. You get more of them. I believe that's how that works. And anything with the blue spot and an exclamation mark means is that they're taking away something from it. So you're being given an extra condition that you have to do. Instance the failure, normally you have 3 faint times. This time you only have 2 or time expires. Time limit's another thing. If you can't kill a creature fast enough, obviously the time will run out and you will fail the mission. And you don't want to do that. So I will be taking this one. Actually, I'm going to be taking a look at what we got. So, hunting, like I said before, you have to you can either capture or kill it, doesn't matter. Capture missions, you have to specifically kill them, and slay missions, you have to kill them. You have to kill, or capture, you have to capture them, slay, you have to kill them. I don't have one of these, so we'll say that for side. One of the things you want to look for is what exactly are you going to get. One of the first things I look for is what rewards am I going to get? What are the rewards that I'm going to earn from this? I'm going to switch over to the not registered. We have 5 of these guys. 5 of them. So you got to pick from these. Now, this one has a failure condition of 5 times, or faint 5 times. You can faint up to 5 times, which is nice and lenient. And it has flower beds. Not to mention, you got quite a few in it. You have quite a few attempts at this, or not attempts at. You can do this 8 times. However, personally for me, the rewards is what I mainly gun for on some of the creatures. Others, it's how much Zenny, and some of them, it's alright. I'll take anything that has 50 minutes. Done. Doesn't even have to have that great rewards. If it has 50 minutes, I'll take it. This one, I'm not going to do just because the rewards aren't that great. So really, it comes down... This one is not a great one. You have only 15 minutes, and if you faint even once, you're done. So this is not a good one to take. I'd recommend just immediately hitting the triangle button to remove it. This, if you're fast, you could do this. I'm going to actually save this for later just because the Zenny's pretty decent. The upsurge is bone piles, and you'll find a few of them where the Great Jaguar normally likes to wander around. And I can eventually have a bowgun or an insect glaive strong enough to kill this thing within less than 15 minutes. This is another 15-minute one. It has one slightly better, but at the cost of a failure condition, and you have to capture it specifically. So this one, while it is a little bit better than this, also doesn't have any local information, and you only get 5 attempts at it. So that, yeah, this one does have 2 silvers and a bronze reward, where this one has 1 of each. Because you're still hampered on the limits, and you might have a bad failure condition, I'm personally going to delete it. And it also has the same Zenny, so ultimately we're not really gaining anything. We're losing a feint, and early on you want to make sure you can get as many feint conditions as you can. Well, depending on how much time you've got. Because you feint, it takes time to run back. This one I am going to take because the rewards, really good. 2 silvers and a gold. The local information, gathering points. That affects 2 different things in this area. All really good, especially since if I have a little bit of time, I'll go out and gather some points. I'll go out and get some gather points. Failure conditions. Time expires, which means this isn't a capture specific, so I can kill it or capture it if I have to have any traps. Faint 2 times. I'm okay with that. I hate seeing faint once, because that means you have to be perfect or you botch. Conditions: Hunter rank 2 or higher, max 2 players. Doesn't bug me right now. Time limit 30 minutes. I like seeing 30 minutes. We're gonna take it. And of course, I said we're gonna take this one, but we might not do too many of them. So now we have 3. We can have up to 50 registered quests and 250 of them just in the bank as not registered quests. So that takes care of that. I think I have some research that I have to quick go take care of. So always come back to this guy after every quest whenever it says you should. Yes, we did. When you discover a new monster, always come back here and you'll get some information about it. Oh yeah, and occasionally, the more stuff you capture, like the giant bigger wasp, which I'm so very happy I got, the more information you'll have on creatures. And while it's not really that that important towards the game, at least in my opinion. It's not. It's still nice to have. That way you can kind of say, yeah, I'm learning about everything in this game. So as I mentioned earlier, with the different elements, let's just go with this one. On the right-hand side of the page, you have two charts, one for elements and one for alignments. The elements, you have 5 elements in this game: fire, water, thunder, ice, and dragon, and 5 alignments in this game: poison, sleep, paralysis, blast, and stun. The stars represent how susceptible it is to it, with an X, such as an example in the Great Jagras, means it's not, it has very little effect on it. 1 star means it's got some effect, it's better than nothing. 2 means this is ideally where you want to aim for, getting this weapon, a weapon with this. And 3 is, this is your best choice for the job. It'll also show the different weak points on it. It has a weak point on the face that's susceptible to everything. Its belly, susceptible to every form of damage in the game. Really well on both of them. And closer to the back, somewhat. Not really the best, but still somewhat. Kulu-Ya-Ku, we can also look here. Right now, we haven't hunted many of these creatures down, nor have we broken off many pieces of it. All we've done is the face, so all we know is that the face is breakable, and that the claws are. It has a weak point on the face, as you can see. You're best to use water elements on this, though any other element in the game or any ailments would also work for this. Any ailments used on the Great Jagras is your ideal condition. If you can't find any of the if you don't have a fire-based element weapon, if you have an ailment that does poison, sleep, paralysis, blast, or stun, it is very susceptible to it. Puke, we don't know anything much about, and same with the Anjanath. On the ecological, it'll also give you some useful information that you get and use. This, for example, the Great Jagras, if you attack its belly, after it's eaten something, you'll force it to vomit everything up and really weaken it. Whereas a Kulu-Ya-Ku uses boulders or small objects that it can carry to shield itself. You gotta find a way to force it to drop what it's carrying. I'm not sure what one of its natural enemies are. Well, I know several creatures are pretty fearsome against this. Actually, I know what one of them is in a different zone in this game, just not here. All right, I'm gonna quick head upstairs, up these stairs, get this exclamation mark that I see going on. It's probably either a quest or a delivery. And this guy here will always give you stuff to buff up the camp.
Working hard?
I'm not gonna bother voice acting this. Yeah, he wants us to make a delivery of Mosswine Hind to get King Truffle, which will help buff the canteen up. But we're gonna go down here and see if the Kulu-Ya-Ku pieces unlock ourselves a new strain, or a new tier on one of our 2 weapons of choice. And in fact, it does. It unlocks the Kulu Blade on the ore tree, which is exactly what we're looking for. We do not have. We don't have, unfortunately, 2 hides. We can always get that later if we happen to find more of them again. And I think maybe we might have one for the hunter's rifle. It might be. No, it's not available on the hunter's rifle. Don't even have a piece discovered for it. And of course, when you go to armor, you'll have a new set of armor. I haven't been showing this armor off very well. So that's what your vest point looks like. The Kestodon, which has the really nice looking gauntlets that I always take. We're actually going to go ahead and craft a set right now. And I don't know if I shown this in a previous episode, but I'm going to show you what to use the armor spheres for, or how to use the armor spheres. Yes, we're going to equip it to us. Great Jagras. I think this is a pretty decent looking set. Not one that I'm going to go out ahead and, well, I mean, the Fortify is nice. Speed Crawler, actually that one's good. We're going to go ahead and craft Speed Crawler because it allows to crawl faster, which, believe it or not, sometimes that's been the difference between me dying in a retreat and me living, is how fast I can crawl. Not to mention it also goes really well with our armor set that we currently have going on right now. And the final set, we have a Kulu, which, that's what it looks like. Not my favorite set, most favorite set in the game. The coil would be a nice touch to that. And of course, I've already shown off the Puke. Again, not a set I would ever wear, but it works out. Standard equipment, we have the Kulu set for him. And yeah, I'm not gonna equip it to him, no. So you can take any armor piece that you got and upgrade it. Oh, I'm pretty sure I did. Yeah, I did. I do remember there's showcasing this off. I'm going to go ahead and upgrade the Hunter's gear because we can max that out. It'll take Zenny to max stuff out, or to upgrade armor. Let's do that, give it one more level, and upgrade the defense on that. This one gives us an affinity slide, so whenever we slide on the ground, we'll pick up a bonus that increases our affinity for a short time. Now what that exactly does, I don't know. Our bone meal gives us an attack buff, which is very nice. Speed crawler, of course, already previewed that, and our coil currently does nothing, but it's a belt. This is also going to do nothing. So yeah, I think that's going to wrap it up for this episode. It's gone on a little bit longer than I would have liked, but hey, sometimes I just have a lot to explain. And this was an expedition, so I was planning on taking a little bit longer in this one. The reason why the last one was shorter than this one, just because I wanted to be able to upload it on time today. Well, not today. Not sure when. Up to 2 days ago, I believe, if I'm remembering correctly. But anyways, that's going to be it for today. Thank you everyone for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Hit that subscribe button if you really enjoyed. Don't forget to share this video or any of my other videos to anybody you think will enjoy my content. Next time, we'll be speaking to the commander who's down there. I don't remember what quest he's going to be giving us, but we'll be speaking to him about something. Probably the Puke, I imagine. Which might mean that we may have to... We're probably going to pull out the bow gun for that. Very exciting. Till next time, take it easy, guys.